T-34 is knocked out here. There's our beautiful IS-2. Let's see if we can hit him. Hello, beautiful. How are you today? Oh, you dead. That's what you is. Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to KHARKOV. Previously, we have moved around the map to secure positions from the Soviets, and now we're sitting here on our pretty little airfield with our Bf-109 G-16s, Stuka bombers, and of course, the king daddy of them all, the Mega Heinkel that's going to come in and drop some pain on those defenders of KHARKOV. Last time we left off, of course, we were about to launch our assault over on the left flank in the west, with enemy tanks being destroyed left and right. We basically hold most of the field, and we're about to, well, basically there's some enemy reinforcements we're going to cut off, and then we're going to assault the enemy airfield. That's all that lies in the way of this German advance. Now, once this airfield is captured, our forces will have absolutely no resistance, so we can start the bombing, and then once we start our bombing, oh, it's going to be bad for them. Of course, remember, we've got many enemy tanks that are lined up perfectly for a bombing run, just like those. They're asking for trouble. So, oh yeah, it's some bad weather out there, so our flyboys definitely need as much support as they could possibly get. Enemy forces are still trying to launch attacks on positions that we've already captured previously, and if you haven't seen the previous battle, remember to check it out on the main channel. Now, again, you can find links to this mod in the links in the description, and make sure you tell them Raptor sent you when you go to download it. Additionally, if you're still watching, carrot cake in the comments section. Yeah, light it up. I know you love doing it. Okay, so we've got a couple of positions in front of us. We've got a defensive position here. We've got enemy forces here. We've got a radar station here to take. I think it's playing hits of the Soviet Union 1800s or something like that, so we'll have to take that over and start spewing out some German hits. And also, we've got a position here that we can take. So, the next objectives are then to secure this outpost here and to secure the airfield. Then we will bombard the hell out of KHARKOV and take out the rest of those remaining defenders. They still have 40 millimeters here, 61 Ks to be precise, so we need to stay away from those. And in fact, that's why I hadn't earlier done a bombing of the city of KHARKOV, is because it was a little risky. We definitely didn't want to risk a huge advance into the city with aircraft and a flyover if they were all going to get shot down. Now, of course, there's KV-2s lying in wait, and they even had a IS-3 rather move around, and of course they got reinforcements coming in all the time, so we got to make sure we stop those. In the meantime, we've got a beautiful elephant tank blocking the road, and we're still taking hits back and forth with those enemy troops, but we are holding the line. And of course, our lovely Panther F, I believe anyway, is here, so that's pretty awesome. So again, aircraft ready to strike. We've got confirmation on the Bf-109 G-16s, we've got confirmation on the Ju-87 G-2s, and of course we've got a couple of other smaller bombers and other Stukas and such, and of course the big daddy, the HE-111 H-3. So let's see if he can drop some pain on the enemy. In the meantime, let's get our elephant tank moving up on the left side, and we'll bring up another heavier tank there. She loves to get stuck on that bridge, but she just needs a little bit of nudge to get across. Actually, we'll just back her up then and see if we can get across. It takes a little finesse sometimes to get some of these heavy armor beasts across the river. Jawohl, schnell, schnell. All right, now we're going to get 2 elephant tanks on the left side. They're going to crush the enemy tanks here. We've got an IS-2 and an ISU-152 there. And additionally, we've got that defensive position here. And here, just outside the airfield, we'll steamroll and capture the airfield, and then capture that position and stop the enemy aircraft from flying. And then we'll take out what seems to be an HQ position there, and then their final point for reinforcements, the railroad. So, for those of you who wanted to see the high flyers, that is yet to come. Just stay tuned. We're almost there. All right, let's get started then. Forces on the left side are ready to rock. Our infantry did a great job of moving into position earlier and taking out those trenches. So all we have to do is move across the road and take out the rest of the defenders there, and then start engaging enemy aircraft that obviously, or rather enemy tanks that will come down that road, and then of course stop enemy aircraft from even posing a threat against our glorious airfield. All right, so let's get up there. I'm gonna take the top of this radar station. Yep, they're giving us some hard times up here. Let's throw some grenades. Get the top of that radar. Looks like a radio station. Uh-oh. Alright, we got him good. A couple of defenders left. We'll just roll in on them. Remember, we still got our dark priests that can heal anybody up, even after they're dead. Okay, good. So, the radar dish is ours. And now we just got to kill anything that moves down that road. So let's go ahead and double time them with the elephants. And let's roll up here a little bit. Alright, now one thing I want to do is secure that crossroads as well. And I feel like if we cross the... oh, wow, those elephant tanks already bringing the pain. I'm going to move across the road then. And first things first, we definitely want to take that trench for our own purposes. That'll be a perfect jumping off point for the main HQ here. And we're going to try to see if we can attract that IS-2 out of hiding and have him come and face us like a man, damn it. Alright, so we've got additional reinforcements ready to strike from here. Looks like they've got AT gun of some sort, probably a Ziz-3 firing. Oh, well, it sure was until I think it just exploded. It sure did. Wow, wheels and stuff blowing everywhere. Okay, enemy trucks are dropping reinforcements. Alright, they're going to try to counterattack now with the additional infantry that they're getting. So we'll try to take the trench before they even arrive. We'll take the trench, lock down our position, and then we'll go ahead and punish them for making an advance. Additionally, those tanks have yet to move, so we'll move in with our defenders now and take that trench. We should be good to go. Again, a lot of our infantry low on ammo due to the fact that you know, we've been fighting all day. But let's go ahead and ask these Russians if we can borrow a just a little bit of supplies. Yeah, if you kind gentlemen would kindly step out of your vehicle. There you go. That's one of them. Yes, fire flare guns into it. That'll teach him. Alright, I think we can actually move up to this vehicle now, start resupplying. I love how they're still trying to, oh, out of supply there. That's alright, we'll have to get them from somewhere else. But, enemy tanks are now moving. Excellent. Let's get our AP rounds ready. Ziz-2 moving around. We'll go ahead and hit him as he moves around that rock there. And our friendlies here will take the trench. Alright, while they're doing that, we're going to pull back with these guys. Get them supplied up, then we'll find another supply. And it looks like an enemy tank has been scratched. IS-2 taken out by the elephant tanks, and ISU-152 making his way up the road. Yeah, he sure was. Now he's dead. Okay, both tanks just obliterated by that German armor. Nice to see. One and done there. And we're starting to take the trench, no problem. And the fighters on the high ground are starting to be finished off, too. Okay, now with those tanks out of the way, we can go ahead and finish the enemy up from on top of the radar center. So we'll go ahead and shoot down on them. Anybody who's down there is going to be toast. Anybody in that camp just outside of the airfield is gone, and our elephant tanks are lying in wait, ready to strike. Okay, now, additionally, we've got our Panther here that's a little low on fuel, and we've got our Katusha that's ready to strike as well. We'll go ahead and fire that off as soon as we've got enough, close enough to the enemy. And it looks like we have a half-track here that's ready to strike. Let's bring him up, too. Alright, most of the enemy threat's been eliminated in terms of armor. Let's go ahead and regroup most of our men, see if we can get a real assault going here. I think we may have repaired that tank, but you know what? I'm going to go with more infantry now, since we've got access to almost an endless supply of troops, and we're almost at our point cap. Let's go ahead and call out yet another elephant tank for the center assault. Where is that going to take place? Oh, infantry lying in wait over here as well. Wow, losing control of the map here. Okay, so we've got troops on the main road here, ready to move up. And we'll go ahead and, let's see. Well, it looks like a pretty good position here to secure on the left side of that area. So we'll go ahead and move up there. And we've got our elephant tank here, so I'm going to call up an elephant and a tiger. And we're going to call up more infantry, preferably Panzer Grenadiers. And we also want, I don't know, let's take up paratroopers. No more SS. I think they are too excessive with their damn call-outs of the flare grenades. Lols, lols. Okay, so a few more defenders in the trenches, it seems. Fine, we'll go ahead and give them trouble then with some grenades. Yes, let the enemy cower before our greatness. Alright, so we're killing the rest of those guys there. They're fleeing out of the trenches and or being killed by our machine gunners, SMGs and such. Alright, good. Let's take that command center. Let's get this done. So we're going to try to clear this command center at the same time that we're taking the airfield. So let's go ahead and roll up there with our troops. Our infantry is all ready. Our dark priests are ready. Good, let's get up there. Stug, I think I can keep him in the back a little bit. Don't want him to be risked. He's too good of a fighter. Stug's a good fighter. I really like that tank. Elephants are more of a, you know, a high-end tank killer, and the Stug would be better against those T-34s. Okay, well, we've got troops in defensive positions. We've got infantry pretty much spread out everywhere. Still got a Stug here that we can crew as well, so let's go ahead and do that. And let's see what else we've got. Now, we've got plenty of goodies. We just need to make sure that we use them at the right time. And I'm going to bring a supply truck up here and see if we can resupply. And we got a half track here. Let's bring up some of our more of our transports and consolidate some of our forces now so we can have a good victory here. All right, forces there are looking to fight against the airfield. They're ready to jump off. All we need to do is sneak into this HQ over there, and then we'll start launching attacks with our aircraft. Looks like they're still firing back at us. Wow, we got plenty of armor here. This is beautiful. All right, let's hop out of that half track. They're hitting us with mortars, it seems. They're trying to hit infantry. They actually might have wounded someone. Doesn't look like they were dead. Oh gosh, the flares. These guys really love to party, don't they? Okay, so we've got infantry that's going to move all the way up the road. See if we can kind of keep the enemy back with infantry if they try to advance. We've got 2 elephant tanks and a tiger sitting on the road. Nothing can match our armor any longer. Anything that tries to crawl out of the city is just basically going to be one and done. Now, they seem to have a defensive position here. Let's go ahead and see if they're still wanting to fight after that. Nope, looks like they gave up. They actually dove out of the windows a second before our shell hit. How typical of the enemy. All right, let's continue to move up. Infantry on the left side over here. Wow, that lightning's picking up. We got to pick up the pace. I think the storm's getting a little bit more rough. Go ahead and move up here again. Remember, tank troopers are definitely efficient killers. Look at that. He's a little gangster weapon. Shoot him. Boy off. Jesus. All right, good. All right, that's 1 down. Okay, so our troops are ready to move into that defensive position on the right side, that what seemingly is an HQ. And we got... Ooh, they're about to snipe. Oh, those sons of bitches. All right, well, we don't have any more time to waste. We are out of time. Let's get it done. All right, let's bring up the Stug then to cover over on this side. Cover our right flank. And we've got troops being, looks like they're being resupplied by the truck here. We brought up a full truck of reinforcement supplies anyway for our forces there. Okay, we're going to move up here. I think there's a lot of troops that are inside the windows, but we're going to disregard them for the most part. They're malnourished. They've been sieged for days. They cannot fight as well as we can. It looks like on the far right side, a little bit of action here. Looks like an enemy T-34 has snuck its way all the way up. That sure did, and then it died. Okay, that's the end of that advance. All right, we're moving up here with most of our fighters. All right, we're ready to take this HQ. Let's go ahead and surround these houses and these buildings and pick them off. And let's tighten the noose around the HQ. And we've got reinforcements firing, or rather, backup forces, covering forces firing from the trench. Good. All right, now let's see. Left side still getting sniped, it seems. They're still trying to snipe us. Let's bring up our elephant tanks and end that stuff. And a Stug would be a really good thing at this moment. All right, looks like all of our forces are reinforced and rearmed and ready to rock. All right, let's go ahead and move up from here. Okay, HQ is about ready to fall. On the enemy side, we are finishing off the rest of the defenders around there. And we'll set up a perimeter around it as well. Oh, shit, wait a minute. What the hell was that? Ooh, a little T-34 trying to cause some trouble, I see. All right, we need a little bit more of this, this area is secure before we even move in on it. They're going to fire again. Here it comes. There it goes. All right, one of these guys has got to pick up their RPGs or something like that. This is going to be, every time our guys stand up, there you go. That's what's going to happen. That's the way it's going to be. All right, do we have anybody with an AT grenade? All right, they're going to keep doing that until we kill them, so let's stop that. They're firing from between. There's a little bit of an archway there. Yeah, I knew that was going on there. All right, we'll go ahead and toast this. Come on, throw your grenade, brother. Oh, absolute waste. All right, we need somebody with an RPG or something. Ah, there we go, the Panzerfaust soldier. All right, let's try this again. Don't die that time. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I hate when they pull out their weapon. Okay, good. All right, so we lost a man on that assault. No problem, we took out a tank. That's a good trade. All right, we are ready to move in on the HQ. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Move in there and kill everything that moves. We'll shoot from all the windows and such and get in there. Go ahead and toss a grenade, and then we are good to go. All right, left side of the airfield, how are we doing? We're going to move in on this trench line. Looks like they've pinned us down with sniper fire, but the sniper must be dead. They're no longer firing. We'll hit them hard, and we'll hit them head on. Flares are looking for enemy soldiers, and looks like we found them, and the enemy has found trouble at the HQ. All right, we're going to go ahead and secure this now, and all we have to do really to claim the area is to kill enough enemy soldiers to basically get it to where we can actually... Whoa, that soldier got knocked down. Now we can still use our Katusha. The good thing about that is we can probably hit the enemy at the front line here where they're still firing back. That's a good defensive line to hit. And also over here where they seem to be causing trouble with the KV-2. Doesn't look like there's any reinforcements on the move. They're still holding their positions. Defensive line here, though, is going to prove to be a little troublesome. Can we move forward out of this position? Yes, we can. Okay, I'm going to bring up the caddy. And we're going to go ahead and fire from the trench line here. and see if we can hit the enemy at the airfield and just make a beautiful presentation for you as missiles hit somewhere at that trench line. It's going to take, of course, we could easily run in there and throw grenades and such, but let's do it a little bit differently. Now that we've got the enemy HQ position, or we should in a minute, actually. They seem to be outnumbering us. Oh, they've still got positions up in the windows, so let's go ahead and see if we can get them out with some AT grenades then. Come on out. Oh, there we go. Hey, how you doing? All right, hey. All right, great. So that position is going to be clear in a second or two. We just need to find the rest of the defenders hiding in the windows. We outnumber them about 100 to 1, so I don't know why we're not capping yet, but we'll push the enemy away from any area that they seem to be hiding in. And I think there's still some defenders around, but we should actually, actually we did capture that flag. It's no longer an objective. There's no longer a circle around it, so we've got that. We're good. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the caddy. Where you at? All right, good. It got to where it needs to go. Got him on hold fire. Okay, so what do we have going on here? We've got KV-2 there, forces in the windows, a lot of buildings and such being occupied. Looks like M5A1 half-track kind of lying in wait there for our forces to attack. Perfect tanks there. Can't wait to bomb that. I think what we're going to want to do here... Oh, there's actually an IS-2 sitting right there as well, and he's actually on the move. So let's go ahead and hit that thing. See if we can move up and hide behind the mountain. And our... actually can't believe our... elephant tanks are taking the brunt of the strike, but aren't firing back, so that's fine. We'll just go ahead and see what happens with the Katyusha, because I feel like if we don't use it now, we're not going to use it at all. So how close do we need to be to engage the enemy? Looks like they're within range for us to engage, so let's hope that hits without hitting the mountain, and away we go. So there goes the missiles. Damn, lit some of those guys on fire. Let's give a second round then to the trench. Tried to hit that tank with one. Looks like we crew injured him. Beautiful. Nice hits, Katyusha. Absolutely wonderful. All right, let's go ahead and finish this guy off. Looks like he's wanting to cause trouble, being very rude. There we go. Turn him off. And a second shot. Let's get him right through the old, I don't know, driver port right there. Let's go ahead and go for a shot. Can we just turn a little bit? And good. Can we fire? Why aren't we firing? Fire the main gun. What? Is his main gun destroyed? What's going on? Is there a tree in our way? All right, let's try that again. There we go. All right, crew injured. That is the last tank that stands in the way of the airfield, and then we can go in and we could even probably capture enemy tanks or helicopters. You know, these front-flying helicopters. What do they call these things? I think they're called aeroplanes. Yes, those things. Hopefully we can capture some of those. Maybe we can use those over the enemy airfield. But I want to see the glorious German aircraft up in the air first. Okay, let's go ahead and start throwing some grenades. Let's capture the trench. Most of them died when they burst into flames. A lot of enemy soldiers now thinking twice about going into the trench. All right, looks like they're going to throw grenades. There they go. Run away from those. And anyone left in the trench should be killed in about 2 seconds. Especially our own guys. All right, great. Airfield trench is about clear. Rest of our reinforcements can move on up. Let's cap that airfield. We'll get our own aircraft up in about a second. Oh, not much longer, friends. We're almost there. We've almost got it. All right, clear out the rest of those defenders. Just pop them. There we go. Okay, so a lot of straggling infantry around. Not too big of a concern. Enemy's not going to be launching aircraft from here anymore. We're going to bring up our elephant tanks and show them who's boss. There we go. Wow, they're coming up at full speed, which is about half the speed of smell. Katyusha's out of rockets. That was a glorious strike with that thing, and the Stug is almost out of ammunition, or out of fuel as well. So let's bring him up. Park him right about here. I think he can assist pretty much anywhere from the main road or the flank if we need to. All right, let's go ahead and... looks like there's a couple of guys over there. Go ahead and take them out. All right, good. So they're trying to counterattack at the HQ. No luck there from the enemy. And they're trying to attack us at the airfield, but no such luck either. We got to continue to push up then. Looks like there's infantry somewhere. Looks like there's some defenders. Seems to be a lot on the minimap here. But I'm only seeing like 1 or 2 guys kind of hiding. So I don't know where they're coming from. Okay, let's move up to that flag. Let's capture that. Oh, beautiful strike with the heavy gun there. All right, we're going to try to get all the way up to this flag now. Let's try to move in cover now. It's an airfield. There's not too much cover. Enemy HMG right there, I believe, is firing away. No, it's an LMG. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and help secure from there. Oh, they're trying to snipe us. Oh, they definitely hit us, for sure. Okay, let's continue to move up with infantry. And speaking of infantry, let's get more infantry ready for our main assault. Let's call in, let's see, SMG squads and regular troops. Get ready for a main assault into the city. Let's see, we want, I don't know, Panzer Grenadiers again would be nice. We'll continue to call them up. We do need another Dark Priest. The medic, of course, able to heal troops even after they're dead, which I find to be awesome. I kind of like that. It's kind of neat. All right, we're going to cap this flag. They don't want us here, but we're kicking them out. Luckily, we have our Dark Priest with us, so all he has to do is cast a spell. All right, let's go ahead and cap that position. German flag's actually going up on this one. That's nice. All right, and about to get hit by a sniper. The sniper missed. Nice. All right, flag is ours. And an enemy counterattack, perhaps?
We have captured a strategic
Well,
position.
seems to be some troops just lying outside of, just outside of the position. Looks like actually enemy troops are coming over from a truck that flipped on the road. How drunk do you have to be to flip in the middle of nowhere? That is quite the accomplishment. That's got to be the only explanation for that. All right, enemy soldier or friendly soldier out of ammo here. All right, well, we're holding the radar. Let's go ahead and make sure our guys are at least in defensive positions to hold the airfield. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the moment that you have all been waiting for the longest time, we will finally use those aircraft. Before I do, I'm just going to move a couple more guys up into defensive positions to make sure we've completely got the city surrounded. I don't want any enemy stragglers getting through, anything like that. That's not going to happen. We definitely want to make sure we're holding all of the positions that we can, and that we're holding it to the best of our ability. We've got an entire convoy of friendly forces here. 2 elephant tanks, a tiger, and plenty of infantry ready to rock to enter the city of KHARKOV. Oh, actually, there is an enemy counterattack. Hold on a second. My mistake, everyone. Let me go ahead and deal with that. How embarrassing. Looks like we've only got AP rounds and such for it. Enemy will counterattack with plenty of infantry. We'll just go ahead and plop the elephant tank right there, and at least it has a front-firing machine gun. It's going to try to actually drive through the IL-2. So we don't want it to do that. Oh, no. That's still flyable. If this was War Thunder, it's only at, what, 10% damage, maybe? Nah, it's still flyable. I think we may have actually damaged it a little bit. I'm not sure. Not sure. Alright, let's move our tank over here. I wonder if we can actually fly these. Oh, we actually can. Good. Well, anyway, we can't really fly them with all the enemy infantry around. They're just going to one-shot it and such. So IL-2, of course, pretty sweet, but I like actually running them over a little bit more. All right, so they're going to counterattack our flag, but we're going to hold it no problem. Still got a friendly tank here that's not having any trouble holding the line. All right, great. All right, let's get started. What do you want to see first? Well, of course, it would be so sweet to use the HE-111 on this position here. So before we go any further, just to make sure there's no mishaps or anything like that, I am going to save it right here, and we're going to save it as boom, because what else would you save it as? Perfect. All right, here we are, back on the airfield, ready to rock. HE-111, that's what we doing. So we're going to bomb those T-34s in the back here. The quick instructions to flying a plane in this game, what you want to do is you want to hit control in order to select the plane, and I just like to use the, basically the hold control button, but you can use the toggle button if you wish, and then you'll want to use W to move it down the runway. Obviously that's, you know, the way that you're going to gain speed. And then you want to press spacebar to pull back on the stick to take off. And once you've taken off from the runway, then you basically want to pull back and make sure you gain enough altitude to avoid buildings. So let's do it. Holding W now to gain speed down the runway. Pressing spacebar to lift off. Pressing S in order to pull back on the stick. If you let go, you'll kind of start to lose altitude again. So it's kind of like a flying brick. So you definitely want to hold S like I'm doing now, so that way you gain a little bit of altitude. Now flying high is great because, you know, you'll stay away from buildings and such, but flying too low means that you'll hit buildings. Flying too high means that you'll not likely hit your target, so it's a fine balance. You want to avoid things such as railway stations and that kind of thing. So we'll try to hit those T-34s that have been pestering us over here, or at least that I've been holding as a wanted target for quite some time. Let's see if we can get them. All right, we've dropped a few bombs during a turn there. Let's see how effective we are. Ooh, yeah, we got one of them right there, right on the edge. Beautiful. Let's circle back around then for another hit. As you can see, the Russians are already trying to hit our airplane, and they're trying to move in on the airfield. What? They've got a couple of tanks there now. Where did those come from? Oh no. Well, it looks like the elephant's trying to hold its ground. We'll be back with those troops on the ground in a minute. The airplane now is kind of moving off the map, so we can't follow the camera over there. But if you lose sight of your plane, all you have to do is double click, and it will come back to the same position. All right, let's try to hit those tanks again before they try to move out. We took out one of their comrades. Let's see if we can take out some more from the other side. You kind of want to drop it a half second too late because the bombs seem to drop. Well, you'll see exactly what I mean. All right, that's 2 for 2 there. 2 bombing runs, 2 hits. Too bad we couldn't kill all of the tanks in one run. Let's come back again for one more bombing run. It's almost become like a ground attack aircraft. You can see I was almost a little low over those buildings. We would have really taken a loss there if our bomber got hit. This thing's carrying quite a few bombs too. Oh, and it looks like the Russians are trying to move out with their tanks. No, you don't. All right, there we go with our bombs. There we go. Oh, damn, that really should have hit them, actually. And I think the more you click, the more effective your bombs are. I don't know. Let's see if we can come up behind some of these KB whatevers are here. IS-2s, maybe. Let's see if we can drop some bombs. Take that, you bastards. All right, let's see if we got a hit. Oh, did we hit the mountain, maybe? We should still have plenty of bombs left. We are definitely fully loaded with bombs. Let's circle back again around the radar station. We've got air superiority here. Again, our plane's going to go off the map for a little bit, but I'm still going to be executing this right-hand turn. And we should be back with our aircraft in just a second. Out of the skybox he comes, and there he goes. All right, so off the map, ready to rock. Let's go ahead and drop on the enemy. And right on the nose, and boom, boom. There we go. Should have a couple of bombs dropping. There we go. What do we got for hits? Oh, nice. We definitely killed some troops. Some of those tanks definitely not very prone to dying from bombs. Oh, but these definitely will be. Wow, look at all the tanks that we pissed off. Well, let's drop some at random and see what we hit. Hopefully we hit something there. Oh, yes, indeed we did. Wow, those bombs need to be a lot more powerful. Well, we definitely got some good hits. All right, let's see if we can hit this T-34 here. The more you click, it seems the more bombs that drop. No, only 2 that time. It seems to be at random. Right, well, we've definitely scored some T-34 hits, which is definitely not easy in a plane that really is not supposed to fly over the battlefield. But we're definitely executing some turns with it and doing some good work. Seems to be an enemy command post there, enemy tank on the move. Let's see if we can get this. Yeah, he's perfectly pinned right there against that watchtower. Bombs away. Oh, yes, that was a direct hit and no damage on that tank. Ain't that a bitch? That is something. KB2 is, what is it? Oh, I thought it was firing its main gun. Well, we still got plenty of fuel on this HE-111, and we still took out a couple of T-34s, some infantry, and possibly even damaged some tanks. Our infantry is still lying in wait, ready to strike on the city after our bombing campaign. Now, of course, if this was if this was a real battle, we would have launched several aircraft at the same time. Ooh, they're trying to hit our engines. One of the engines almost going out there, it sounded like. It gets a little chuggy, of course, when you play this way, but that's, of course, because the engine wasn't really meant to be played this way. But we'll circle back around one more time to see if we can get any of those tanks in the back. Reinforcements, they're arriving. Not too important of a target. T-34 is knocked out here. There's our beautiful IS-2. Let's see if we can hit him. Hello, beautiful. How are you today? Oh, you dead. That's what you is. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, good. Definitely a good bomber, and not very easy to hit a target, but definitely very effective if you do. All right, still flying high over the city. Remember to fly high. Enemy tanks are approaching. I didn't want to drop bombs there because that KV-2 was hidden by the building. We'll see if we can give a little bit of support for our troops on the ground with this bomber flying around one more time. We want to use all the bombs on it before we switch to other planes. I think it's only going to get harder from here. All right, now remember to always signal too, by the way, when you're turning in flight. You don't want someone to come up behind you and, clip you or something like that. So always use your indicators, guys, and your brake lights too. All right, we've got an enemy tank on the move. I'm going to go ahead and avoid that, try to go for that parked KV-2. See if we can zoom in on him. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, dropping bombs. We might not hit him. He's in a pretty good position. Oh, that looks like a direct hit. Oh, that second bomb. Oh, it was almost there. It was almost there. Hey, we killed a KV-2, or rather an IS-2, and 2 T-34s with just a bomber, and they still can't get us out of the sky. They just don't have enough AA manpower anymore. We've just been putting the city in a noose for so long. Beautiful. All right, let's see what else we can target. Now, if we come back this way, we'll see that KV-2, or that, the KV-2 we can't hit. Let's see if we can get these guys. They're causing some trouble. Oh no, we're out of bombs. Okay, that's fine. We've circled back. Let's go ahead and land at the runway. And we'll make our little landing here. Now again, you really can't land, as far as I know, but you can definitely get super close to the ground and make it look cool. Or, you know, go through the ground like I just did. But pretending like we landed and the landing gear was down, that's something, isn't it? Alright, so that plane will go off into the night. Alright. So, what do you want to see next, folks? Alright, let's see. We've got the Kanonvogel. Again, we've got the 82, sorry, not the 82s, but the BF-109Gs. Oh, you know what, this, I don't even know really what that is. Let's go ahead and, the cannon I think is a little screwy. I think it's, oh, hello, Heinkel. How are you? You didn't want to park over there? Alright, well, hello. Alright, we'll have to move that off the runway. If somebody just wants to grab a truck and just push it. Let's grab a super flammable fuel truck. Hilarious, during the middle of a battle. How rude. I'm recording here, guys. Jeez. Alright, anyway. Forget that. We'll grab that other plane in a second. But this one does have bombs. And now, boy, he's rudely blocking the runway. Jeez, HE-111, attention whore. Alright, the landing gear actually went up on this bomber. That is sweet. That is super cool. Alright, let's see if we can hit one of these guys. Looks like we've got a, wow, that is a fast mover right there. Drop some bombs there. Almost hit that transport truck, that what looked to be an M5. Now, if we stay low enough for too long, they will definitely kill us eventually. Oh, wow, look at that. So many air... If we had done the air campaign, so many of those tanks would have just started killing our guys because we're basically AFK while we're flying. We can only pick away at one tank at a time, but, you know, picking away at tanks that happen to be, you know, in the back. Let's see if we can hit this guy the second time around. He's moving, he's moving. There we go. Bombs, bombs, bombs. Here we go. Oh, wow. The bombs on this are definitely hard to hit with. Both bombs are out now. So that's that on that. No other weapons, I believe. Oh, yeah, 3 bombs. I think we dropped all 3. I don't think he got any other targets. Alright, let's go ahead and have him fly around back, make it look cool. Alright, meanwhile, we've got our Kanonen. So we'll go ahead and fire that up. And don't mind this wreck, guys. He just ran out of fuel. So if we could have landed that, though, he would have definitely come to a stop, and it's not in the game's programming to let that happen or anything like that. So he would have came to a stop, and we could have refueled and rearmed and went on another bombing campaign. But all right, here we go. We've got the Ju-87G2 up in the air. Let's see what we can hit. Looks like we're getting shot at, too. Wow, the enemy already striking at us. Woo, they don't like us. Whoa, that downtown's a messy place. All right, where else do we have enemy fighters? Anything? Looking for tanks. Looking for tanks in all the wrong places. Oh, look at that. They damaged our elephant. The turret on the elephant, the main gun, was destroyed. But, man, look at the blood streaks from all the other wrecks. Okay, well, we did a lot of good damage in the rear at the... wow, look at that. Just all the bombs from the HE. That was perfect. Wonderful hits from that. Let's try to come up behind the KV-2. Maybe we can hit him in the turret. Oh, shit, I think we hit him. We didn't really cause any damage, but I think I saw a ricochet off the... main turret there. Now the unfortunate thing is I think that's it, by the way. We have a bomb. I'll go ahead and select that. Oh, there we go. We do have a bomb. So the cannon fires once and then is done. So the mod makers will have to look at that a little bit. And then also it does have a bomb. So let's see if we can actually do a legitimate bombing run. This is going to be pretty sweet. KV-2 is up here somewhere. Is she not? There she is. Wow, I've learned the city like the back of my hand. All right, bombs away. Capture second line of defense. Oh, the enemy broke through on the right side. That's fine. We'll recapture that. That's not a problem. But what is a problem is that KV-2, it keeps pestering us. All right, let's go ahead and move on that right side. Looks like they just moved into our flag. Oh, that's rude. We'll throw a grenade. No problems here. All right, we have plenty of infantry standing by. Go ahead and move up on that right side. Oh, they're still like throwing grenades and mortars and stuff. We'll send a couple guys back onto that right side to recap. No biggie. Russians are going to swarm us a little bit, but it's just because we didn't have so many reinforcements over there. We'll retake that. No problem. So the air campaign does take away a little bit of your attention, and that's when the enemy goes wild with recapping positions. They're a big pain in the ass sometimes. All right, we're going to make them think twice about attacking that position. Grenades away. All day, day. And we'll recap as soon as grenades are out. Alright, that looked good. Alright, they're running out of the trenches like cowards. We only pissed them off when we started bombing their city. So this is not going to be hard for us to retake and hold. Alright, enemy vehicle there. Let's bring that Tiger over to make sure that doesn't happen again, shall we? Where's our Tiger? Wow, so many vehicles on the field. Alright, let's bring our little Tiger over. And meanwhile, on the left flank... Oh, we did capture it. Imagine that. And the elephant will be repaired. Back to the plains we go. Bombing campaign continues. The Ju-87A1. Oh, Heinkel, you are... Hold on. Exit stage left with this guy. We gotta, like, sweep him off the playing field. To have these two, they can push their plane off. They would normally refuel it. Not a lot of damage for this plane. That just kind of came out of nowhere. I think the... What is that? The bottom of the engine compartment, perhaps? And the propeller kind of fell off, but... Anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can just bump this out of the way. There we go. There we go. We'll just take it apart piece by piece, kind of like Legos. And our truck's damaged. Oh, well. Luckily, this plane can reverse. No, I'm just kidding. Whoop. Good. All right, well, we weren't going to get that one out of there anyway. And I didn't like that bomber too much, by the way. It kind of has 3 bombs, and that's it. And it's very fast, so we would have hit again with... we would have went again on another strike with that plane, but I wouldn't really have done anything, so it really wouldn't have amounted to much. Okay, let's pull up now with the Ju-87A1, plus it was pretty comedic, and everyone likes some comedy, right? Alright, so we've captured all of our positions, we're doing good, all the infantry's being held back. Let's move up. What do we got? Got ourselves a KV-2 that's being a pain in the ass. Whoa, did you see that? An AT gun literally just hit the bottom of our Ju-87. That is amazing. Alright, let's circle around the railway station. We'll come back for you again, KV. I feel like nothing can stop this Ju-87. The A1 is just chugging away. Alright, let's go ahead and move around. And we'll come up to that KV-2 again. I keep trying to kill it, man. Once I kill that, that's going to be like the creme de la creme. I'm going to be so proud. Alright, bombs are away. Oh, we crew injured it. Okay, that was a good hit. That was a good hit indeed. Right, come around, come around. Trying to fly around these lower level buildings. It's not easy. Ooh, we're getting a little too low. There we go. Pick it up a bit. Come up behind. I think this is it right here on the left. Is that right? Oh, crap. I can't remember which road we're on. Was it on Stevens Street or was on Polkadoma Avenue? I can't remember. Ah, crap. It's alright. Hitting it head-on seems to be a little bit better anyway, because hitting it from behind is hard to kind of line up, but we got a little bit more area here to do it, so let's try again. There we go. Bombs away. Let's see if we got it. Oh, too early. Too early. Alright, we'll try to hit it from behind. We'll see if we can do it. Alright, let's go all the way around. Big turn. Back to the left. KV-2. Oh, I think we're out of bombs, actually. Are we out of bombs? Does this thing only carry 2? Oh, it has 3 bombs, according to this. Ah, here's 3rd bomb's loaded. Okay, bombing campaign continues. Circling back around. Yeah, very difficult to hit targets, you can see. Even if we spent a lot of our time hitting these tanks, they're not going to really be too effective. Alright, that's our last strike with a bomb. Did we get it? No, way off. The bombs seem to be very RNG, too, by the way, even if you lined it up perfectly. I'm going to try for this last bomb to drop it a little bit late. I always feel like it's better to drop them kind of early than it is late. But let's try the late method and see what happens. I'm going to circle around just one more time and see if I can... This plane's probably going to go off the map a little bit, so stand by for that. We're going to line up right around that road there, if you can see it, just right of the railway station. And let's get behind our boy. There we go. Circling back to the left. Good. And wait. Good. Now, is that going to prove effective? Oh, shit. I didn't see it. Did we get it? Oh, we only crew injured it. That bastard. I think we maybe pissed him off, though. All right, let's circle him back around. Tiger's there holding the line. He's getting shot at, but we're all good. All right, where's our plane now? Oh, he's coming back. Where are you at, plane? There you go. All right, we all out of bombs and everything? Anything else left to drop? He seems to be out of everything. Oh, there we go. A little. By the way, I can tell when the target reticle is white at the bottom, means that you know you can drop a bomb. So we're gonna come around. I'm gonna try to hit this thing in the side one more time, and then we're gonna try those some of those heavier fighters. Let's see what happens there. All Alright, maybe we can get this guy on one of these side hits. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Okay, we're going to have to come back around then. Alright, circling back. I think we may have just lost our tiger, did we not? Oh, boy. Oh, no, he's still there. I thought I saw hull damaged or destroyed. Alright, this KV-2 has got a great hiding place too, by the way. He's hiding right there between those buildings, so it's always hard to circle around. We'll try it again. Here we go. Give me your strength. Hashtag strength down in those comment sections. Let's see it. How many of you followed all the way to the end of this glorious adventure? Alright, I'm going to try to drop it late again. Stand by. Now. A little late, a little late. Oh, shit! We got him. We hit him. That was a direct hit. Double track damage and a crew injured. That's about as good as we're going to do in this kind of thing. That is amazing. A good strike on that, but proving that, you know, bomb strikes from the air are not always super effective. Actually, I think maybe our Heinkel could have definitely continued to hit, but we're almost out of fuel with this plane, so I'm going to try to do one last little strike on something random. Let's see if we can just drop bombs somewhere and hit something, hopefully. Maybe some troops or something like that. Alright, and we're going to have this plane fly off into the night then to go get fuel, because we obviously know we don't want them at the airfield. Oh good, the airfield wreckage has cleared itself through that explosion. Wonderful. Now we can take off with yet another Ju-87, or perhaps the, oh, we've got the Kanonvogel. I think I may have already used one of those. And we've also got, oh, this thing has a nice autocannon. Ooh, with 2 bombs and 8, whoa, we got rockets on it? What? Hold on, how do we select the rockets? Oh, see, you can't even... Through clicking, you can't even select any of the weapons. It is carrying rockets, but can't actually use them. Alright, let's see if we can get something going here. Gonna still try to take out a KV-2 or a T-34, anything that we can see. Well, that was a little premature takeoff, I think, but whatever. These planes are pretty powerful, huh? Just took off just right from there. Alright, let's go ahead and strike these guys. Let's see what we can hit. Oh yeah, we wrecking them. Right into the house, beautiful. Right into the railroad station, hell yeah. Get some pain, baby. Collapse these coal carts. Hell yeah, we wrecking them. Oh, that is awesome. We're really causing some damage. Now, I know there's some infantry over here, too. A great anti-infantry weapon, so if you've got groups of infantry, just do that and you'll definitely wound them. Beautiful hits on that. Love this fighter. Very nimble, very fast. It is apparently armed with bombs and rockets, but I can't seem to select them. The normal way that you would do that is by selecting down below, but we can't seem to change the ammo type for whatever reason, so I don't know if we have to run out of those before we switch. But let's look for some more targets. Oh, beautiful. We just accrued like an AT gun or something like that. That's going to help. That's a good benefit to us. That tank's in our territory, so we're okay there. Let's circle back. Again, don't want to be too high, but don't want to be too low. Always check out your... Oh, you know what? A good way to execute the turns, by the way, I guess I should have known about this earlier, is if you just have the computer do an auto turn, it can probably execute a turn much better than you can. What we want to do here is turret that KV-85 or the KV-2. Just hit everything that we can. Just wreck them. Just wreck them. Look at how much babysitting you have to do to make sure you don't crash too, by the way. I'm trying to, you know, stay in direct control the whole time, but it's proving to be difficult. A lot of our guys out of ammunition too. Insane. Absolutely insane. Alright, let's see what else we caused tons of damage with those T-34s earlier too. Ooh, this guy's going all the way up into the air. Where are you going? Come on, come back down. Or we'll see if we can force him back down here. There we go. Come on down. There we go. Okay, so we've got our fighter ready to rock. Let's come back up this street. We'll take control of him as soon as he zeroes out. Come on, man. Complete your turn. There we go. All right, let's hit him. Oh, yeah, we can't really do anything against that kind of tank. This is really anti-infantry. Or, yeah, we did hit some AT guns and such. Very cool to see this flying around the city, is it not? Oh, pick up, please. Pick up. Oh, sweet. Right into the building. Okay, that took some of their defenses out. Unfortunate. Can't use the rockets. Would have been a much better vehicle if we were able to do that. It would have killed those tanks. I think it's going to be the same case for the other one. I don't know exactly what we have to do. If we can just throw out the... I don't know. We can't apparently move any of the bombs around or anything like that. So let's go ahead and try the other cannon... what is it? Kanonenvogel? Let's go ahead and fire this one up and take off. Now again, I could have salvaged that plane, but I was getting bored of it. So let's try this next one. All right, the subterranean Ju-87G2. The hell's he doing? He actually went through the surface. If he could come back up, that would be great. You just want to, you know, get back up here. Hello? You want to pull up or anything? Nope. Okay. Oh, did I forget to hit spacebar? Where'd he go? Hello? Oh, man. If I take off with the other plane, it's going to spell trouble. Okay, well, there's the Ju-87-2 Kanonenvogel. All right, now let's see. I'm going to fire with him once. So he shot once with his main gun, and that's it. And he also carries a bomb. So you kind of got a one-and-done 37mm or whatever that was, and then a bomb as well. All right, let's go for the last one. It's going to be the same thing, it seems. Why these planes are having so much trouble? Whatever, screw them. Okay, so that's it for the planes. Right, so we saw the big bomber. We saw the I think we flew a Kanonenvogel earlier, and we can also arm this BF-10. So when I'm hitting control and trying to pull back on the stick, these guys are just not wanting to do it. So you'll be seeing them fly around from time to time, hilariously. Let's go ahead and see if we can drop any bombs or anything. Oh, good, he crashed. All right, good. Enough of that. It's going to lag the hell out of the game if they fly any further. Okay, let's see if I can... I don't know what I was doing wrong. I was trying to pull back and everything like that. We may have to be on this runway, but it should not have any effect on their ability to fly. Again, we're going to hit spacebar. We're going to pull back. Pulling back. I'm pulling back. Control and S, and it just kind of seems to break after a while. So there you go. That's Men of War. All right, let's end this battle. Left side is secure, and our tank is almost operational. We just got to get it repaired, so hopefully our homie there gets that repaired up. And we should have some soldiers here repairing and or being on defense. We'll bring up the other elephant tank to hold the line. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the final push into enemy territory. Let's get this done, and let's get the hell out of here. I had a lot of fun with this mod, and now it's going to come to an end as we move in on that final objective. We could, of course, easily move in from here and just go through the rail yard and capture that, but that's not going to be epic enough. Let's go ahead and go right through enemy territory and start crushing them. So, if they didn't want to come out from our rockets, if they didn't want to come out from our artillery, if they didn't want to come out from our bombs, then we're just going to force them out so they can go to hell. Alright, so it looks like they've got some sort of artillery or something around. We're going to continue to clear out some of these buildings now. And again, with a little bit more time and practice, in fact, if you were to do it at the start of the mission, if you were to fly those planes and then load and save again and fly them again and practice more and more and more, you'll be much more effective with the planes, and it'll have a much more bigger benefit to you. But you can definitely win the game without any of that. Alright, so we got some soldiers here that are wounded. We're going to keep our advance up. No time to waste. They're going to just continue to bog us down with mortars and such like that. We're just going to keep rolling in and start punishing the enemy. Let's roll straight up the street. We've hull destroyed a vehicle over there. Looks like a T-3485 has been knocked out by our Tiger tank. Continue to move up the street. Let's see if we can get our medic on it. Get a couple of wounded guys healed up here. Tiger tank's moving up alone with no support. Got to make sure we've got him supported there. And a couple of friendlies there in the trench that are wounded. Okay, let's go ahead and throw grenades. Let's get through. We got to have a breakthrough here. The enemy will retreat the moment we take that last position. Yeah, another pesky enemy tank down. Wonderful. All right, we've got elephant tanks moving up now to take out that KV-2 that's been so rude. Are they seriously trying to wound our tank? All right, let's go ahead and try to take this thing out now. Oh, he hit us, double-tracked us. Hold on that one as well. Could move forward with infantry and take them out. I can't believe those guys were actually effective for once. Now, let's finally get rid of this bastard who's been so pesky this whole time. Finally getting rid of the KV-2 that has stood here since the beginning of time, resistant to bombs, and resistant apparently to shots that can't land. All right, let's get this done. Moving forward with the Tiger tank and infantry. Now, again, the best move would be to just completely avoid this altogether and move in from the left flank, but we're going to just completely avoid that. I'm going to bring this supply truck over, too, to see if we can get some of our men supplied up. All right, Tiger tank's ready to move through. Let's go ahead and make a shortcut here. I lost the directions, but we can definitely go through this house here. There we go. Perfect. How wonderful. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Great. Oh, they're shooting at us. They definitely don't like us. They must be mad. Oh, hello. AT gun trying to shoot at us. Lol, lol. Okay, let's move up with the tank. Let's move up with the infantry. This is an elite strike force going up on the right flank. And again, is that KV-2 still there? Still pestering me? Oh, wow. Why is this thing so off? You can see that the gun can fire to the right. And now he's been crew injured and such. Alright, well, those elephant tanks should be able to do much better than that. We only lost one due to infantry there and such, but no big deal. We'll bring up our Panther tank then to finish that thing off. Let's load APCR and get him done. We'll repair that tank, no problem. Push through with infantry there. All right, looks like our elite strike group is moving up to the enemy final command post in position. Right up here, looks like there is a IS-2 that's hiding right there. Let's go ahead and deal with his ass, quite literally. And we'll go ahead and move in on that last position. All right, they're still trying to fire at us from there, so we're going to ask this next tank to leave. Oh, we got tracked. Wow, and a lucky hit. Of course, when I'm trying to record and stuff and make something good, that's when all the random strikes are going to happen. But got that one done. And they're going to still bazooka our tank, but believe you me, we've got it well under control. They cannot hurt that tank. It's too powerful. All right, final attack then. Let's get this done, and that is the show, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So again, try those bomb runs on your own a little bit to try to be a little bit more effective and see how you can do. And you know, when you're assaulting and stuff, you can be a little bit more cautious with your infantry and such. But I'm just going to get this done because I am hungry, so I'm going to get some foods. Go eat a park visitor, I think. That's one of our favorite things to eat. And again, you can just kind of move in slow. And again, wow, AT guns and everything else against you can just fire at like 3 times speed. Just amazing how much devastation these weapons can cause. Your men will be knocked out before they even get back up. Another shell will land, so we'll just take that out. We got our medic there. I'd grab the medic bag off him. Not a problem. And there we go. So that is it. I'll grab the medic bag off him, and we can heal everybody up as if nothing happened. So, all right, grab him. Oh, actually, he had. Oh, I had no idea that he had like 42 medic bags. Wow, what a hog. He could have shared with others, but no. All right. So we're healing up here. Counterattack, of course. Excellent job. You captured all strategic positions and made the fatherland proud. So you saw some pretty epic bombing. We did destroy several T-34 tanks as well as an IS-2, which I thought was almost impossible. We also roughed up a enemy plane, and of course, enemy planes can be captured. We also roughed up the KV-2, caused a lot of devastation towards the end there. That was pretty much the end of the battle. I wasn't going to spend the whole time cleaning out the city. Of course, you can definitely do that, and it'll take a lot of time, but well, all you have to do is move your men, replenish, attack, and do it again and again and again. So, all you have to do then is download the mod in the description, tell them Raptor sent you, and go ahead and have tons of fun. And there's plenty of weapons at your disposal, plenty of elephant tanks and such. You can take the long way around and go this way, or you can attack straight onto the trenches. So many options for you to do, and the enemy's hightailing it out of here like I just thought. So I guess we don't need to clean out the city. They're on their way out. So I'm on my way out too, you guys. Until next time, Circle 7, thank you so much for your support. I guess the enemy's sticking behind with a few elite defenders and a couple of, I guess, AT guns and machine guns, but that's it for now. So anyway, until next time, Password and Pimp Hand Strong. I'll see you guys, and thank you for watching. Bye. All right, and here we are ready to strike. Let's get it done. All right, let's start off with the HE-111H3. I know you want to see it. Now, here's the instructions to fly, everyone. In order to do this, all you have to do is enter direct control mode. However you do that, I like to hit control myself. And then what you're going to want to do is press W to move the plane forward. Once the plane's running forward on the runway, in order to initiate takeoff, what you want to do is hit the space bar, and the space bar will trigger the aircraft to basically move off the ground, and then you'll press S to pull back on the stick in order to gain altitude. Now, in this kind of a plane, you definitely want some altitude so that way you don't clip any of the buildings and to stay away from enemy fire, but let's give it a shot. So our first target will be those T-34s in the back that have been pestering us for a while, and again, we want to hit spacebar now, as you see, and then S to pull back a little bit. Now, if we don't constantly hit S, I believe the plane goes into a bit of a nosedive, so we definitely want to make sure that we're constantly pulling back. Looks like she's leveled off, so we're all right. Now, we don't want to be too high. Being too high would cause a little bit of a problem. Being too high means that we would, our bombs wouldn't be as accurate. And being too low means that we would plow into something such as, oh, I don't know, a railway station or a church, which are two things that we definitely don't want to fuck.